Hello everyone, my name is Jess and I am a thriftaholic, part-time reseller of my crazy mom life. So today we have a what sold video for you to let you know what is currently selling for me. Today is June 24th of 2021, so keep that in mind as when items sell is also just as important, almost. So these are items that have sold for me over the last 48 hours and I'm going to go platform by platform. The first item that sold for me was this pair of Joseph Siebel Mary Jane style shoes. I'm going to be putting pictures up in the corner to kind of help you guys. This is like a comfort shoe. I think they're made in Spain. I could be mistaken. It's just a quality shoe. However, I have had these for over a year. I think they went to ThredUp, never sold, and they got sent back to me. I did get these in bins, so I paid like $1.50 for them most likely. And I took a best offer on eBay for $20. Now, I always have the buyers pay for shipping, so keep that in mind when I'm giving you my sale prices. The next item that sold took 16 months. Was a vintage women's leisure suit, plaid pastel, when perfect for like Easter. It did sell for $60, and I paid about $3.50 for it. Now, for me, I'm going to probably, 3 months ago, I started separating my two pieces. Unless they really go together like a slip with a dress or something like that, I think I can get more bang for my buck when I sell them individually, and they sell typically faster. I have noticed myself. But anyways, I think that's why it sat for so long. I did model these clothes, and I'm still on the fence if modeling vintage pieces helps sell them or not. I do have a dress form, but sometimes it just doesn't lay right. All right, the last item that sold on eBay was a pair of women's pink Crocs. They are my fastest and highest selling through rate, if that sounds correct, shoe brand. And I got these for $2.50 and they sold for $20 plus shipping. And those sold within, I think, 2 to 3 weeks. Now we're going to move on to Poshmark. My eBay sales over the last few months have taken a huge dip. And I don't know if it is due to myself just not working as much or if there's other circumstances, but I have kind of changed up my routine to try to work a little bit more, and my sales have improved. Plus, I just came back from a vacation, so that could be why my sales dipped as well. The first item that sold was actually just probably an hour ago, and Alex and Annie, it's a jewelry line, really popular about 5 years ago. The resale value now is, depending on the piece, but typically bracelets don't sell for $10, $15, if that. So I took a best offer on this bracelet for $12. This was in the Goodwill blue box, so I paid pretty much nothing for it. An update on the Goodwill blue boxes real quick. I haven't bought one in probably 6 weeks, and I'll let you know my reason. So they started, in my opinion, the last 2 boxes I got were not great. I didn't really find any higher dollar items in them to justify the time it takes me to sort through the jewelry. A lot of lower dollar items, don't get me wrong, it's still profitable, but not like it used to be. And they also started rolling out different kinds of jewelry. So I think they're cherry picking. They now have like Tiffany's box. And so I think they realized that these boxes were highly profitable and that they should start going through the jewelry maybe a little bit more. That's just my hypothesis. But I'm not going to be buying Goodwill blue boxes in the near future just because I have a huge inventory of jewelry. I've sold some of it, but I still have tons left. So that's a little tangent on that. Okay, so yeah, that bracelet sold for $12 on Poshmark. I made $9. It is what it is. The next item I've had for a year, it's a pair of Lit Vint, which you know is like the high-end designer Lit Vint. Could be saying that wrong. I live in the middle of nowhere. I never find high-end, like hardly ever. I did find these at a local Goodwill a year ago, almost a year ago, for $5. And somebody offered me pretty quickly, I think I had them listed for $120. Somebody offered me $75 and I declined it. I should have accepted it, right? Because my buy-in cost was so low, and I declined it, and then I sat on these shoes for almost a year. So I got an offer of $80 and I accepted it immediately. I did not even counter, just wanted them gone. The next item that sold was a free hat to me. I love picking up hats. I love selling hats. They hardly take up any space when you store them. I love them. So I got a free hat. It was by the tool brand Cobalt, and it was just a funny hat that's, hey Chip, please stop yelling, that spelled out nuts. I mean, take it as you want, but sold for $17, best offer on Poshmark. The last item that sold was a vintage 90s Talbots. I love selling 90s Talbots. I'll put the tag up here to let you guys know kind of like the era that I look for. I still pick up modern Talbots if I can get a low price. Mom life, you know. I'm trying to record a video, but they don't really care, do they? So yeah, it was Talbots, it was vintage, but also... Did you push her?
No.
It was linen. So I love picking up linen or silk. I don't really care the brand as long as the condition's good. I pick it up. So this one shocked me, guys. This Talbot's linen dress sold for $42. $42. And I paid like, I think $3 for it. All right, so I had a rare Etsy sale. My Etsy store has been dead the last 3 months. A little girl's probably like 1960s pinafore dress. It was white and red, really cute. I think I might have had a few like minor flaws, but I have had this for 6 months. I think I paid $3 for this one. It sold for $60. Sometimes it just shocks me. Little kids' clothes, if you know what you're looking for, it can make you some money. Now, last but not least is Facebook Marketplace. It has kind of slowed down for me. When I was listing jewelry, I was selling quite a bit. I slowed down, and I guess I've been listing a lot more vintage, and I don't think the vintage clothing sells near as well on Facebook, and so I have seen a dip in my sales. But I did sell a purse I've had forever, like 2 years. It was a fossil purse, and fossil purses typically are sell pretty quick, but this was kind of an older style. It was like purple quilted. It wasn't the typical leather or their nice prints. So I got this at the bins. It wasn't a huge deal. I paid a little over $1 for it, and I finally sold it for $20. Now keep in mind with Facebook, their fees are only 5%. So I typically will list an item that I want to sell it at on Facebook, like a very competitive price. The next 2 items that sold were only listed for 1 or 2 days. And I went to a local garage sale of somebody that I personally knew, and they were selling a bunch of their old stuff from like the 70s. Probably should have gotten more, but I got this set of mushroom cups. People were labeling it as Tupperware, but it's actually the brand called... It's okay, buddy. I see you. Ellie, you be nice. She's like getting close to 2 and she's starting to hit. Wonder where she learned it from. Yeah, okay. He's fine. So these mushroom cups, really cute. The graphic was kind of faded on it. They weren't in the best shape. Like, they were used cups. Sold for $20. And then the next set was the owl cups. The graphics were great on that one, but there was some like discoloration just from use, and those sold for $20 as well, which is the selling price. So I was happy to see those go, especially quick. I did pay $1 for a whole set of each, so $1.20 is great. So these are my sales over the last 2 days. I know I've been kind of MIA. Obviously, it's summertime. I'm trying to put, I guess, more time into things that will make me money. Like actually listing and trying to sell my items. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope my kid is not being too loud in the background, and have a great week, everyone. All right, bye.